Gallifrey Gals. Gallifrey Gals. Gallifrey Gals. Welcome to our sci-fi world.
Welcome to the Gallifrey Gals.
Get warped.
The show
Hi.
where we watch Star Trek: The Next Generation. Hi, Katrina. How are you? Oh my gosh,
Paula.
since I've seen you.
How are you? It's been so long since I've seen you.
Watching videos together for 5 hours today.
So many things today. It's been fun.
It has been fun, but now.
Oh,
We're on Star
now
Trek:
I'm
The
gonna
Next
be
Generation.
mad.
And I think Kat, you're better than me at this. I think you've already done this. That's Kat. I'm Paula. I'm just saying it again because.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I think you've already done it though. We are on season 6, episode 10, and this is the Chain of Command.
Ooh, this is another name. This is another name I've heard. You know, Chain of Command.
Chain of Command.
Let's
Part 1.
Let's find out, baby.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bing, about boom.
Bada boom.
Can I get you some coffee?
Okay.
Thank you, no, Captain. I'm afraid there's no time for the usual pleasantries. I'm here to relieve you of command of the Enterprise.
I knew that was about to happen. Chain of
Okay,
Command,
there
part 1. And this sucks because I'm not going to get to see the second part.
Recently withdrawn from the Bajoran sector, had been redeployed along the Federation border.
Where is Captain Picard?
The captain, your chief medical officer, and security chief have been reassigned. That's all I can tell you for now.
Yeah, because that makes sense to take all of
Do
your
any of
chief
you know
people off the
Edward
ship and reassign
You
them.
fucking kidding me?
Cairo. With all due respect, it's not necessary to give Captain Jellicoe command of the Enterprise just to conduct a negotiation.
I disagree.
Cannot. Is that Dr. Crusher?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. And Worf.
Computer freeze program. You were 5 seconds slower that time.
It
Great.
would be helpful to know something about our mission.
Right?
I have my orders. I'm sure you understand that. Now, Doctor, this deflector wasn't set properly. I understand this is difficult. All I can do is ask you to trust me.
Which, of course, they can do.
Attention to orders! To Captain Jean-Luc Picard, commanding officer.
It looks just like my iPad in my light blue case.
It does.
You are hereby requested and required to relinquish command of your vessel to Captain Edward Jellicoe, commanding officer USS Cairo, as of this date.
Transfer complete. USS Enterprise now under command of Captain Edward Jellicoe.
I wonder how permanent this is going to be.
I don't know. They don't usually go through the ceremony if it's just a temporary assignment.
Yeah, right?
I don't know how the JF ever talked you into this.
She gave me no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Order
what?
to do it?
Talked you into
What
it.
we can do to help. I believe we're scheduled to arrive at the Cardassian border during Delta Shift.
I was actually going to talk to you about Delta Shift a little later, sir. Right now, Gamma Shift will be on duty when we arrive, and I will tell Lieutenant McDowell about the probe. I have spoken to the department heads about changing from 3 shifts to 4, and they assure me it's going to cause us significant personnel problems. I was going to explain this to you after the ceremony, sir.
You will tell the department heads that as of now, the Enterprise is on a 4-shift rotation.
One of the finest officers that I have ever served with.
Of course he is, Jean-Luc. I'm sure it'll all work out.
Maybe if you didn't come in so hot like a fucking asshole, changing everything around.
Captain's log, stardate 46358.2.
It's horrible, right?
The Enterprise is on
It's
course
horrible.
for a rendezvous with the Cardassian ship Reklar. I'm aware of your current design system. It's not good enough. If these negotiations fail, we could find ourselves in a war zone, and if that happens, I want to be loaded for bear.
I'll get right on it.
Good. Oh, and get that fish out of the ready room. Data, you with me?
Excuse you? Well, fuck you.
It's like, we're gonna be in a war zone, but let's take your chief of security off of the ship.
There's Geordi.
Coil efficiency is well within specifications, Captain.
I'm not interested in the specs, Geordi. Data?
Data's like, why? I'm sensing something. Your mouth is doing the downturns thing.
Like,
It's like, what is that? That means you're unhappy.
that means you're not liking things.
May I speak with you, Captain?
Oh, Deanna, come in.
You've made everyone massively uncomfortable.
I'd like to talk about how the change in command is affecting the crew. Now they're being asked to adjust to a new captain and a new way of doing things. And they're uncertain how to react.
I'm glad you brought this to my attention, Deanna. Unfortunately, I don't have time for a honeymoon with the crew. You've clearly given this a lot of thought, so I'd like you to take charge of the morale situation. Please see to it that they make the adjustment to the new routine quickly and easily. I prefer a certain formality on the bridge. I'd appreciate it if you wore a standard uniform when you're on duty.
Of course, sir.
Did you launch the probe I requested?
Yes, sir. I wasn't aware you wanted to be informed.
Thank you. And see why he's still only a first officer.
Oh!
Captain, I would just
Wow.
know that Commander Riker.
I've read your reports, Jean-Luc. I know you think highly of him.
It's not just my opinion. He's been decorated by Starfleet Command 5 times. He's been offered his own ship more than once.
I want this ship ready for action, and I don't have time to give Will Riker or anyone else.
Why don't you say that to them so they know why you're acting this way?
And
Yeah.
forgive me for being blunt, but the Enterprise is mine now.
Now that we're underway, I can tell you about our mission. Starfleet intelligence believes that the Cardassians are developing a metagenic weapon.
They're genetically engineered viruses that are designed to destroy entire ecosystems. When metagenic toxins are released into a planet's atmosphere, they immediately begin to mutate. They seek out and destroy all forms of DNA they encounter.
Starfleet intelligence believes that the Cardassians are developing a new delivery system, one that would protect them from accidental exposure to the toxin. Mr. Worf, your presence here is obvious. Doctor, your job will be to locate and to destroy any biotoxins.
I like that the writers had to be like, we have to explain why these 3 key senior officers have been selected for this instead of special forces.
Jesus Christ.
I know a way of acquiring some discreet transport.
Got to go into a legal bar.
We're looking for Damon Solok. We have a business proposition to discuss.
Solok is a very busy, very important man. He isn't here.
I heard that Solok was quite a man, because only Solok could help us. I guess there's some things even Solok can't do. Because if he could...
When do you want to leave?
Jeez. Boy.
Gross. But she nailed it.
I believe you know Commander Riker, and this is Lieutenant Commander Troy.
Yeah, great way to start it off calmly.
Deliberate insult to the Cardassian Union. I have been kept waiting here for over an hour.
Then I'm sure you're ready to talk.
I have come to negotiate a Federation withdrawal from the borders, not to be dictated to by some mere captain.
God, this is just one big fucking pissing contest.
They can send someone who can negotiate in a civilized manner.
No, my Willie's bigger than yours.
Tell him I'm a loose cannon and that he needs to be more reasonable because I'm such an unreasonable man. Then I can bring his own aides on board.
He's sure of himself.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Problem with having an empath on board, buddy.
I have heard reports that a small team from the Federation has already been sent into our territory. Of course, I don't believe it.
Very well.
He's a bad guy. It's a big surprise. I love him.
Reassigned.
Well, I hope his new assignment is not too dangerous. It would be a shame if something were to happen to such a, such a noted officer.
That tunnel was a little bit bigger than I thought.
Yeah,
it's not
too
the
bad.
worst. Oh, and now it's horrific. right as I'm like, oh, this isn't too bad, my literal worst fear happens.
Yep. You caused it by saying that.
Next time you try bringing up the rear.
We're nearly there. Can you continue?
There's no lab.
It's all a setup. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Come on.
Oh, son of a bitch. Captain's not gonna make it. Good.
Let's go.
Oh no, Captain Picard. Muy capitán.
You should prove an interesting challenge. Jean-Luc.
Captain of the Starship Enterprise.
Serial number. SP. Dash 937 dash 215.
So you concocted an elaborate ruse to bring me here.
That actor. Anyway, this
If I'm
is.
not satisfied with your answers, you will die.
Okay. Good. End of episode. Bum,
To be continued. Sorry, this is Gul Madred.
Okay, that's Gul Madred. Who plays?
That's why I was like, his name is David Warner.
Oh my God, he played the guy on Cold War. It's Matt Smith and Clara when they're stuck on that submarine and the Martian on the ship. He played that older guy that like we were just super like in love with because he's such a cutie pie.
Yes.
And we thought he was gonna die and then he didn't.
Yes.
Oh man. Yeah.
He also voiced some characters in Gargoyles, if you watched.
Oh wow, it's been a long
Much of
time.
that.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, he's just been all over.
He's
the
in all
place.
kinds of things. He died.
Oh, Dr.
He just died. This is why this came up. I was like,
This is him?
Just heard his name. People talking about him.
Oh my God.
He died on July 24th, and I feel like this was probably one of the things that was just being talked about. He died just
Because they
July
said we
24th,
hadn't
2022,
seen him
a few days shy of his
in Star Trek
81st
yet.
birthday. Apparently.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, now we realized who it was. Shit. R.I.P. homie. That sucks. Damn.
So that was Chain of Command Part 1.
That was so good and also extremely frustrating.
So here's my 2 fun facts about this. It is frustrating to watch Jellicoe.
Yeah.
And just all of it. It's frustrating. One is the scene where they talk with the Ferengi about the how they're gonna get to the planet they're going to. Is originally was written. That Ferengi was supposed to be, it was supposed to be a crossover with Deep Space Nine. And so they were supposed to go to Deep Space Nine to get a shuttle, and they were going to talk to Quark there. And then they ended up not doing that. So they just made it not Deep Space Nine and changed the name of the character and had someone else play the Ferengi, which is kind of interesting. The other one was apparently, here's the reason why this is a 2-parter. And this is not a reflection on the quality of it at all. It's just incredibly interesting. They were apparently way over budget this season. And so someone had the idea of, well, wait, if we made this a 2-parter, we could save money. Like, what if Picard gets captured at the end and then we have a 2-parter that's dealing with that, and it will save us money as opposed to
writing a whole other story
thing. And it'll make a little more sense when you see. I don't want to talk too much about why it saves money until you've seen it, but like, which I just found to be very interesting.
It's crazy how decisions get made for stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Oh, also, the reason Jellicoe asks for the fish to be removed from the ready room is because
he's afraid of fish or something.
Well, according to the wiki that I get my trivia from, Patrick Stewart didn't like that the fish was there because he thought, this is a living sentient being in this future. Why would they keep cage something like that, and he thought it went against the show to have a pet fish in an aquarium in his room. And so I guess this was like throwing him a bone or something by the producers, according to the wiki that I
Interesting.
get my info from. So
That's interesting.
yeah. So that's Shade of Command Part 2, and I really wish we were going right into the second one, but we're not.
But we're
You
not.
have to wait on that cliffhanger.
Yes, I motherfucking do.
So yeah,
That's fine.
just like everyone
fine.
else did in the 90s.
It's fine.
Because I didn't watch in the 90s. I binged it. I binged these two for sure. But
I like the Kardashians.
they're very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Just so far, like first. I mean, they suck.
Yeah.
They're like really awful and extremely egotistical and like, yeah, all of those things. But interesting. I really, you know what it is that I really am fascinated with their makeup.
Yes, I'm
think very
the way they look
fascinated.
is very interesting. Yeah,
And the way they extended their necks,
Yeah.
like it's a very interesting creature.
there's a
that
very
they-
reptilian kind of thing going
Mhm.
on. It's really,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Very, very unique. I like it a lot. Ugh. Let's take away our fucking dope ass captain, our chief fucking of security, our fucking main doctor, and let's just
Let's send them on this mission that turns out was fake and was meant to just lure him anyway.
You fucking idiots. And I just can't help it. I literally never trust admirals in this show ever. Either because they're doing something shady or they're just mean. And so yeah, I'm staying on track. I don't like that admiral. Whatever her fucking face is. I don't like her.
Fair enough. Excuse me. Fair enough.
God damn it. I knew we were doing this and I'm upset about it still.
Yeah.
Ah.
I gave you a choice. We could have not watched something else.
I
today.
know, but I wanted it. I know I did. And Riker and Troy, just everyone trying to handle it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's not much else to say because I don't have a conclusion.
Yeah. But I can't wait until we get to watch the second part.
Mhm. Well, I guess on that note, if you want to financially support the channel, which makes this all possible, which means I get to watch part 2
Yeah,
with you guys. Sign up for our Patreon. Patreon.com/GallifreyGals. There's a Star Trek tier. It's really fun. You can hang out with us in our Discord community while I bitch about this. And if you can't, we totally understand. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, stick around, the reaction you'll get next week, even if I have to wait 2 weeks. I don't know. I think that's it.
I think that's it. So catch our Gallifrey Gals next time as we boldly watch what no Katrina has ever watched before.
That's me. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.